What do you think of this one?
Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, just gonna go take a look at my notes, see what I had for tune-ups. One and seven. Not really. Not really. Yeah, what's up, Sandman? Not really. Kind of. I just got sick of Pokemon. I don't play it anymore, so I didn't know what to stream. And I just bought Formula One, and I thought it was a nice game to stream because yeah, no, it's pretty limited on interaction. It's something that can be pretty fun to watch. How have you been? Nice game to stream because yeah, boy. Yeah, no, it's pretty limited on interaction. What's up, Aristotle? Man, people are coming. That's nice. Alright, you guys want to see me crash? Because that's probably what's going to happen. Because right now I have pressure. Also, qualifying is going to be in the rain, so it's going to be a sight. Alright, you guys want to see me crash? Because that's probably what's going to happen. Because right now I have pressure. Also, qualifying is going to be in the rain, so it's going to be a sight. Alright, you guys want to see me crash? Because that's probably what's up, Ash? Dolphin fresh, yeah, boy. Yep, I have the Logitech G920. So it's a babe. It's a babe. Ah! Okay, hold on. Just gonna adjust something. Because my chair pillow is pushing the other one, which is not fun. Adjust something. Because my chair pillow is pushing the other one, which is not fun. Alright, so that's gonna be a little better. How good's the sound? Yeah, gonna listen to a stream. So that's gonna be a little better. How good's the sound? Yeah, gonna listen to a stream. Hello. How good's the sound? Hello. Okay, perfect. Hello. So you guys can hear me. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Good. So you guys can hear me. Awesome. I must look like a freaking retard. Good. Awesome. Oh, I do look like a retard. I must look like a awesome. Retard. What type of echo? Oh, I do look like a retard. Hold on. Awesome. Oh, I do look like a retard. Hold on. What type of echo? Awesome. Oh, I do look like a retard. Oh! Awesome. I understand what is going on. It is because I have the sound on. I understand what is going on. It is because I have the sound on. I understand what is going on. It is because I have the sound on. Yep. Because I had the stream open in another window. Yep. Because I had the stream open in another window. And that is my phone that you hear now. So now it should be good. Good. All right, let's go get her done. Gonna go on the soft. All right, now I have my fastest tires, but they wear out much quicker. So I need to do my program very fast.
Okay, our goal is to get...
Drive in front? Okay, so the audio doesn't work. Alright, so now I'm running a program which is basically like a track recognition. So I need to go through the speed traps here and not miss a single one like I just did. So I have 3 laps to run it. Otherwise I run out of gas or I fail.
DRS zone is coming up.
Or I crash.
Distances on your MF. You have a lot of wing damage. Box for a new one.
No, I don't have a front wing, so I'm down on aero.
Right, I'm in at the end of this lap.
So that means I need to pit to go get repairs. And I need to hit the brakes much earlier because the car just won't rev. Alright, I'll need to adjust a few things. So I'm gonna get penalties, I'm gonna lose money. That's not a good start. About 40 seconds, so you see that he's gonna start fixing the wing.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
While I'm in the computer. The same tires.
Checks
All right.
complete. We're ready.
Nope, I'm playing with a wheel. Like right here, this thing. My AI level, I'm not an AI, but like, what's the AI level I would beat? I would say about 70, 65 to 70. Whoa, I totally forgot to start driving. But like, you know, I would say I'm about 3 seconds slower than the world record on most laps. Most tracks, sorry. Like, let's say Montreal, I'm like 110.2, 110.3 on my best laps, and the world record is like 107.8. 1078. Oh! Logitech G920. With the shifter and the clutch, full kit. Is it a good wheel? It's a good wheel all around. I would say it's pretty much like the mid-level. Jesus. Okay, I need to fix my brakes.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
It's a pretty good wheel, like, for an intermediate player, I would say. If it's your first racing game, I would definitely say it's a bit of an expensive wheel. It's like $300 to $400, depending on if you get the shifter and stuff with it. But if you're like me and like you play racing games like, you know, multiple times a week, and like you're really into simulation, like, you know, Forza Motorsport and Assetto Corsa and that kind of stuff, it's definitely a good choice. Because more expensive than that, then you're getting into Fanatec and stuff like that are like, you know, in the high hundred, like closer to thousands, if not more than thousands. So. I know someone who has like a $8,000 setup, and I don't see the use for that if you're just a casual. But you know, he makes 6 figures, so he does what he wants. No problem. I would say if you can wait for Black Friday sales. Probably gonna get some between 250 and 300, I would say, on Amazon and Best Buy and stuff like that. It's definitely a good wheel. I haven't had any issues with it in nearly a year.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute
And it's pretty customizable.
24.4.
Alright, now we're gonna run it flying. Why do I always come out behind slower cars? Oh, that's Porridge Man. That's a little better. There you go. Move out, Checo. Max, you one Verstappen. Alright, so now I got the right settings. I'm gonna start my training program. Because I know I can handle the car with those settings. Verstappen.
So, we'd like to run the acclimatization program if you have a chance before qualifying. It'll give us a good indication of our relative pace and consistency.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top
Lando!
three, who are Franks, Hamilton, and Charles Leclerc.
Charles
Incredible
Leclerc.
practice session. Fun.
What's going on here? Keeps loading. It's broken. All right. Aristotle, you still there? That's gonna be my pod racing time. Good. Pod racing time. There you go. So now I need to get in every door with a perfect angle and perfect speed. And I failed. Alright, retry program. Yeah, baby. Purple is perfect. Green is just fine, and red you failed. So right now I'm on a perfect lap. Okay. I am gonna get it. That's a perfect life, baby.
Program complete and a job well done. Some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Who's behind me? Oh, it's Lord Botas. Fucking traction control.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of the lap.
Alright. Now I got it. So I am gonna go and do another practice programmer. Should be fun on this map because on this track because it's extremely fast. So it's not that difficult. It's pretty much like full throttle, like 90% of the way. There you go. Perfect DRS activation. That's good.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:23.1.
This is my least favorite. fuel management. Means that you need to lift off in the corners and stuff, so...
We're testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
Jesus, Bottas is always in front of me. Hold on, I'll read after my lap, okay? I know that you, Bunny, I know that you sent me a message. It's just that right now I got a back marker in front of me, so... Really? Yeah. You're gonna let me through or not? Like, please decide. Hold on. How easy is it to get into? You need to like racing and like to... It's not like a game for everyone. Definitely not. You need to have a pre-existing passion for racing.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a
Also,
lot of
it's
valuable information
much more fun with a wheel. It's a completely different game. Because it feels like much more like a simulator than a video game.
Understood, stopping this lap.
So I would say, like, if you like driving and racing, if you ever did it in real life, like, this is a great game. But there's so much depth to it, like, you know, changing the downforce, the gears, etc. Like your differential, and you can take pre-made pre-existing car setups, or you can tune your own, which I do most of the time, like online. Greetings. Oh, I miss the old V10s and V8s though. The V10s and V12s, sorry. The screaming Ferrari V10 was probably the sexiest engine sound ever. But yeah, I would say like in that era, I would say it's probably the best sounding. No problem, Aristal. So I may stream again tomorrow, but definitely next week we'll try to stream a bit more. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm a Mercedes fan, like not only F1, but in real life, like my family is works for Mercedes in a way. My dad is the co-owner of the dealer here in my town, so like I like Mercedes because, you know, the family's close to the brand. Sorry about that. But it's not fun. I actually liked last weekend when Max Verstappen won, because it was like a big slap to the face of Mercedes. I know Mercedes only lost because of tires, but
should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim
it made for a
program.
better race.
Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
What do you mean, like in leagues? Like real life or like in e-sport?
This test is all about tyre management. Try to control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex.
Hey, it's Daniel Avocado. I was trying to read your message and I effed up. I shouldn't read any messages while racing. That's a terrible idea. Jesus. Okay, I have no traction now. That's fun. I literally have no traction. Full calendar, I guess. Oh, nice. Definitely will look it up. Do you have like a website or something with your friends? Do this.
We need to pick up the pace. We're not hitting
I
our
know, I was
target.
too slow.
We'll
Shut
need
up.
to run the program and the time delta back in the green.
Whisper me like something I can follow you on or... Yo, Devin! You can whisper me. How's it going, my friend? George!
Program complete and a job well done. We've got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers. Okay, we can take you this lap.
I'm gonna read all the messages. I'm gonna read your messages when I get in the garage, because every time I try to read a message while racing, I crash. So definitely not ideal. Well, seems like I don't even need to try to read messages to crash.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
I believe. Let's go. Jesus.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Hey, Vettel's actually fast in this game.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Yeah, I would guess so. Like people just crash into you. It must suck. Yeah, how have you been So, when did you change your name, Devin? Because I was like, who's that guy? And I was like, oh, Devin, and he's a mod. So there's only one guy that could be. Yeah, and I guess like you have strict rules and like a bit more racing etiquette.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Like people won't crash into you and just like blame you for it. I love when people do that and then you're just like, you know, okay, let's watch the replay. And then they're like, oh, you brake checked me. And I'm like, just shut up.
In this program, we're looking at ERS management. This is all about managing your battery efficiently throughout the lap to hit your target time. The overtake button will drain the battery quickly, but it will also give you max power.
I might be a little too weak for that though. Do you play on Xbox, PC, or PlayStation? Nice. When was your birthday again, Devin? March, I guess, right? I believe it was March. Ah, shit. I actually bought it by accident on Xbox. On the Microsoft Store. Yeah, true. Now I remember. Yeah, I bought it on Xbox, thinking it was cross-platform and like play anywhere. But then I remembered it's not a Microsoft game, so I effed up. And I'm not buying this game twice. Hey, Daddy Cash.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
What? The F1 2020? How'd you get that? If it's $8, I'm getting it. Just, you know, under $40, I'd go for PC, but I just bought it for $90, so with expansion. The apex wrong. How do you get that price, Ricky? I want it. Wow. Yeah, but if you get caught, you get your game banned, so. Anyways, that's still nice. I'm gonna try to look it up.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 23.1.
Can I?
Okay, this is a
Oh
quality
yeah,
sim.
I have
We've
time.
estimated the times our
40
closest
seconds to get
rivals
through
will
line.
be doing, so that we need to beat.
Easy. Cue me. What? Oh god. Wow, okay, that's weird. I thought they'd be like, what did you do? $119.4? What did I just get? What's my time now? Didn't even
The
see.
session has drawn to
Oh,
a
I'm
close,
not.
so
I
let's
might.
review our
I might.
top three. Franks,
I'm about
Verstappen,
2
and
to
Lance
2.5
Stroll.
seconds.
And if today's practice is
I'm gonna
anything to go
say
by,
you're
we're
gonna
in
be
for
a
an
bit
exceptional
faster than me, but
weekend
not that
in
much.
Formula One.
That's my bet. I'm just gonna go do FP3 because I need to do the race sim, and then I'm gonna be able to do the quali. So with mix 4, I'm probably gonna be very close to you. Do you do manual, auto, or manual with assist? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to. It's gonna be raining. I definitely cannot do 119 in the rain. Did I change that? No. Nah, I won't be able to, man. Not in the rain. Gotcha. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and do a time attack. See if I can beat it. In the rain? No, you're like 3 to 6 seconds slower depending on the track, and sometimes even 10 seconds. Because you're running on inters or wet tires, so. Devin, I need to get back into TCG, so if you want to help me, because my friend just got into it, so. So we're going for 119.4, right? Did you have any special tune or just like, you know, the standard? Like, can I do a customized setup? Or do I need to keep it like this? Okay, cool. Let me just go get mine. Because I wrote it down when I actually got a good lap, and okay, so I had 1 and 7. Oh man, that's Devin, that's like pretty hardcore for me. So all you're saying makes no sense. I know what you're saying, but it's like it's been so long that I kind of understand but don't. 2, 5, 1, and 3. Oh. 21.8. There you go. Monza time attack. There you go. Yeah. I haven't played 2019 much, so I don't really remember. Like, and I got the game 2 days ago, so again, there are things that, you know, I might explore later on. But it's the first time I actually streamed the game, so. Oh, it's so much faster than McLaren. Jesus. So 119.4, right? What's your best in Montreal? Yeah, you're fast though. You're fast. But that's with fuel mix 3 though. Jesus. Do you have traction control on or off? Or full? I should stop reading. Yeah, I know. Montreal, I'm like number 2000 in the world or something, I think. I'm right over 110. And Lando Norris does 108.9, so. Not too shabby. Well, that should be a good lap. That should be a good lap. That should be a good lap. Gonna get in the 120. If I don't fuck up, gonna get the 120.6, I believe. Yeah, that's bad. That was bad. I had the final turn pretty bad. What wheel do you use? Ah, god damn it. But that means that you're pretty much faster than James Baldwin at Spa, so I don't believe so. Because he's number 12 in the world and he's at 140.6. Oops. I don't know what happened there. Maybe 141.6? Because 140.2 is a world record. James Baldwin, he races league with Lando Norris, Nicholas Latifi. So they are F1 drivers or GT3 drivers. Yeah. $141.2, I would believe it. Yeah, go check your stuff. Because I think with the current technology, it's not even possible to do a 140.2. You need to go 355 or 360 in the straights. So you'd have to go for absolutely no downforce, so you can brake. We'd need to be on the same console. Okay, so those are the hackers. Okay, maybe. Maybe. Oh no, sorry, the wrong track. There you go. So those are hackers. Those are hackers. So 140.2, you'd be like definitely, you'd be number 3 in the world, and those two are hackers, so you'd be number 1. Spa is kind of weird. In a sense that, you know, it goes extremely fast and then it zigzags and then super fast and then zigzag, and it's kind of hard on the car. So while they hack so that you know, the car goes faster, or that there's less G-force in turns. Because 138.753 is basically like, you know, they found a hack for speed. So, or that they found a way like to cut a corner without the game detecting it. So there's definitely something fishy with that. Everything under 140. like in race, the record with a normal fuel mix, traffic, gun deterioration is 146. So that's okay. So like, you know, no DRS, probably someone with a clear track in front, so. See, I did 110.2 and the track record is 113. I would say Montreal is my favorite. I just know the track so well. Because I actually raced it, like in real life, and I walked on it. And I went to the Canadian Grand Prix that was in 2011. I'm about an hour and a half away from Montreal. That was my 18-year-old birthday present from my dad. The whole weekend. That's when Button won, or I don't remember. It was a Bottas was third, and the race was interrupted in rain, and he was at Williams back in the day. So the whole interruption, he stayed in the car because he didn't want to get out. He was like, I'm in for a podium, so I'm not moving. And then the track kind of got clear. So it was kind of weird. In the last few turns, there were some on the inters, the intermediate tires, and some were on the super soft. And I think it was Button. He put a wheel on the wet with his soft tire and he spun on the final lap of the race, and he was leading. So he won because of a spin on the final lap of the race, because he put a wheel on the wet. Oh, let me try to find it.
Yes, the city may well be famous for its winter sports, but today seems more...
Not Radio Rewind. Race highlights.
There is no overtaking.
So
until
it
they get
started
to
on
the
the wet,
safety
and the
car
first
line, which
4
is
laps
there,
were
and that
behind
is why
a safety
Alonso
car.
fancied a bit of a look, and Vettel's gone too deep into the corner. Alonso's right behind him still. So they could overtake into that final corner, and Vettel knew that, but so did
yeah,
Alonso.
you see
Alonso
virtual
goes to
safety
the right.
car.
Vettel has the turning point
And
in the
it was
corner though.
wet.
And behind him we got a McLaren right up alongside, and he's touched. Webber
Oh, I
is
like
round.
Martin Brundle. He's
Mark
so
Webber,
good.
and that's Lewis Hamilton. So Mark Webber keeps the engine running. He'll fall almost to the back of the field.
So like,
And it was Hamilton getting right up the inside of him. He's always in the wars, is Lewis. Vettel nearly outbrakes him, and there then is the contact behind between Hamilton and Webber. And Webber and Hamilton under investigation for that first corner. And will Lewis Hamilton get another drive-through penalty? What do you think?
Well, I think in that case, there's no question as we see him.
Oh,
to
nice.
McLaren's touch.
he didn't need one.
That is, well, Lewis Hamilton obviously with suspension damage, puncture. I'd be surprised if he makes it round to back into the pits. But the problem in those conditions is Jenson Button can't see in his mirrors. There's so much spray coming off the front axle that any visibility you have is just cancelled.
So Lewis comes off the last chicane much faster.
He was
Jensen
such a
making his
scrub.
way on what is the normal line, and it was the merest of touch, wasn't it? Look how hard it's raining, David.
It is now.
I was at the
So
hairpin.
Inters are now a liability. It is a red flag situation. The race is effectively suspended.
So like
Vettel's bolted.
that was
He's going for it. He doesn't want
Bottas.
Kobayashi anywhere near him. What are they going to
Right
do
here,
when
that
they
was
get down
Bottas.
to turn one? Will Felipe Massa have a chance to take back that position? He's got the inside, but Kobayashi has got a better line, and he brakes
no.
later too. He just gauges his
Not
braking,
Kobayashi.
and
That,
they're going to be so close
where's
into
Bottas?
two. Great driving from Kobayashi, sensible for
The
Massa in
Bottas
getting
was,
out
I
of it.
think,
Mark
one of
Webber,
them.
you see there in 7th place. Fernando Alonso's beat the Ferrari in where is that? Is that
That's
the
his second chicane.
Oh, Lewis is
Yeah,
now
It's
just
in,
too good.
turn 3, I think.
Look,
and
is that
Button's got a puncture.
I wonder then if Jensen Button
No, it
and
was
Fernando
Mark
Alonso
Webber,
got
I'm
together
pretty sure. It
somewhere.
was a Red Bull,
Now,
though,
let's have
that
a look at
spun.
this. So yes, it was Button up the inside of Alonso. Alonso didn't want to yield, and contact.
Well,
That's Jensen's second contact of the afternoon. The McLaren of Button, who is in the pits. So it's 4 pit stops and a drive-through for Button. This is Massa side by side with Kobayashi for second place, and Michael Schumacher looks like he's gone past a pair of them. So lots of action then, and absolutely wild oversteer there. So Schumacher has passed Massa and Kobayashi, and surely emerges in second place in the Grand Prix now. This is where it all went wrong for Kobayashi. He's gone wide in turn 8.
Was
Contact
it
there with
Bottas?
Massa. Michael
Who was it?
Schumacher sneaks up the inside while they're busy watching each other and takes second place in
That's
the Grand
Schumacher. He was good.
Prix. We got a damaged nose, front wing there.
See,
from
okay.
Felipe Massa as Mark Webber goes through and is setting fastest sector after fastest sector. Cars off all over the place as they're trying to find grip on their tyres.
See,
here we are
some
at
of them were
exit
on
turn
the
7, and,
on the wet
he gets
tires
out
and
onto the water,
some were on
and of
the-
course
on the
slick
soft,
tyres,
so the
he's
dry
got
tyres.
aquaplanes.
Yeah.
And that was him trying to get past an HRT.
and there was one dry lane.
Schumacher's closed
Look
the
at it.
gap to Vettel by 2 seconds on that lap. Vettel extremely cautious on his first flying lap. The problem is now the damp patch is offline, David.
Yeah, getting offline.
There was
as we've
one
seen from,
dry
from
line.
Felipe
Oh,
Massa.
look, he's gonna touch
His
him.
Tonkat, he's broken his front wing. It's like none of these guys know where their front wing is.
Oh,
Right.
there's
He's,
a surprise.
Thankfully, one of the areas in the track where there is a runoff area, he was able to go down. It'll be interesting to see if Kobayashi's got any damage to the rear of his car.
Those two in the slipstream. And, well, we saw Michael, was it last year, where he just knocked the
And
front
Mark
wing?
Webber
and-
misses the corner again.
Oh, he's nearly lost it. Webber nearly loses it, and Button sails past him, somehow finding enough grip. So Mark Webber pushing his luck. Vettel leads Schumacher by 3.8 from now Jensen Button. Jensen feeling particularly punchy by the looks of it. If he's within 1 second as he exits this corner across that line now, he gets the advantage of the rear wing, and it will pop open when they go over this next line, and surely he's got
Yeah.
a great chance of coasting past what Schumacher's looking in his mirror. Button goes the long way round. Is he ahead of him? Yes, he is. Button up into
Look at
second
this.
place.
This race is not over for the win, and it's certainly not over for the last step on the podium.
Vettel watching in the mirror, the rear wing closed, but we're wondering if there's any, and in the background Schumacher defending hard against Webber. Schumacher defending incredibly hard, and Webber's through. Webber's through. Can he keep it on the road this time? He does indeed. Schumacher drops down to 4th place.
That was
Jensen Button
right here.
driving for his life, driving for the victory. Has Vettel got what it takes to hold him off?
I think Vettel's got wide.
Yeah,
He's
look
got
at that.
There we go.
Turned
He
in
spun.
Too late. He got the tyres. Button leads the Grand Prix.
He spun on the
Sebastian
chicane.
Vettel turned in with his tyres just touching the water. It's the final lap of the Grand Prix. And Jensen Button, after an awful afternoon with so many things going wrong for him, leads this amazing Canadian Grand Prix. Jensen Button into the pit straight. He wins a brilliant race. It's a sensational drive for Button. What a victory. And Vettel limped home in second place. He will be angry with himself. That's unlike him.
Vettel
And Webber
was
will be
on
the
fire
second
in this
Red Bull on the
race,
podium.
and
Only
he fucked it up. It was dumb. It was really dumb. And there were so many safety cars and accidents and stuff that, you know, even if he pitted like 4 or 5 times, he was still able to stay near the top of the race the entire time. So Alright, gonna go back to career. Spinala. Yeah. Hello? Charles Leclerc. Spinala. Do you watch Alpha Max Nova and guys like all those meme compilations? They're sick. There's some guys that are just way too good at these things. Hello? Charles Leclerc. Spinala. Sebastian. Alright, so I need to do my race sim. Then quali. Yeah, he's amazing. Oh, I understood what you meant. You're a good man. Spinala.
Give us some consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into the race strategy.
What did I just do here? Oh yeah, you're in UK? I'm just gonna change my audio output because I like to put it on the Game Direct. Because the sound is just way better. Not UK, Sweden, Scotland. Sorry, I meant Europe. And PewDiePie. And PewDiePie. I actually went to Stockholm for 3 days 2 years ago. In July of 2018, I was in Stockholm for 3 days. How is he?
Okay, super job.
It was
so
actually
far,
funny
getting
because
great data. Stay
I
focused.
didn't know. I posted on Facebook I was in Sweden, and a friend from high school posted me, I work in Stockholm, do you want to go for lunch? I was like, what? So I met my friend from here back in Quebec in Stockholm, and we went for lunch. So that was like the highlight. But a beautiful city. Ta gueule, Jimmy. So yeah, I would say my favorite city in Europe was probably Copenhagen. But Stockholm was like, I would say number 3 or number 4. St. Petersburg is really nice, but it's Russia, man. So it's kind of weird. Like, you don't want to do anything because you're probably gonna get murdered.
Great lab. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Ben oui, j'ai vraiment été con même, Jimmy. Je t'ai mis mode. J'ai fait des choses niaiseuses dans ma vie. Te truster, ça a été la pire. Yacht. Yeah. Definitely in terms of like
Okay, super job so far.
culture
We're
and
getting
stuff,
great data.
Russia was
Stay
probably the
focused.
most beautiful city. But one that you don't want to, you know, stay for very long because one, it's super expensive, and two, people are kind of weird there. Like, our tour guide was trying to convince us Putin was not that bad. And we were like, are you kidding me? Like, she was trying to make us believe she had nothing against Putin, but she like Vladimir Putin, but it was clear she didn't like him. So you're like, okay, so that's how people are in Russia. Like, they can't talk against the government. Like, here, if we don't like the prime minister, like, we actually make memes about him, and like, people could, you know, meet him in the streets and say like, fuck you, and there wouldn't be any repercussions. In Russia, if you talk against the government, you're screwed.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Whoa! Traction. Spina.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Alright, have a good night. Jimmy, t'as-tu un autre Dexis? T'as-tu aidé des Japonais?
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
Pas de Dexis
Fuel is
Magnetic.
marginal. Box within 2 laps. When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
Bang! Ghetto sector. I think that's pretty good.
Our best lap so far is a 1:23.7.
Jimmy, je te parle. T'as-tu d'autres raids? T'as-tu ajouté du monde sur des Discord ou whatever? Ou t'as arrêté? Ok, hey, en passant, tu fais-tu le make-up de GoFest dimanche? Parce que moi, je vais le faire à Montréal. On va le faire avec Pierre-Luc à Montréal. Bonne nuit, le gros. Moi, je vais me coucher après ma séance d'essai libre, fait que... enjoy! Hey, pas de question de shiny hype. Question de race hype. C'est fini Pokémon sur cette channel-là. Bon, peut-être pas, là, mais pour un bout, oui. Un peu, oui. Je conduis une main. Je conduis une main. Ça paraît en esti. Yeah.
Okay, the time last lap was a 1 minute 25.3.
Fuck you, Seb. Well, that's why we're losing traction. My tires are gone. Alright, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. No. I might be back on Sunday. Depends on the weather.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
So, I wish you a very good rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.